We are at the beautiful Alpha Art Gallery here on Sussex Drive in the heart of the Byward Market. A great space, by the way, if you have an art lover in your family over the holidays, come down and have a look. It's just an absolutely beautiful space. They have so many artists and something for everyone's taste. Well, this is a special edition, as I've said, of Operation Support Local presents Showstoppers, and I hope you've been paying attention to those Showstoppers. They will be available at SheShopsLocal.ca. I'm pleased to introduce our next guest. She is the owner and professional organizer of The Organized. I'm joined by Laura Leblanc. Laura, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here. And thanks for bringing all this stuff. Like, I saw you setting up. I'm like, you are organized.
I am organized.
You practice what you preach, that's for sure. Yeah. I know this was inspired of, you have a young family. We were just talking about your young family. Tell me about how that, helped inspire this business that you have.
Yeah, absolutely. So I've got two kids. They're both under the age of 4. So I have a 4-year-old and a 2.5-year-old. And when my daughter was born, she's the youngest one, I kind of started feeling really overwhelmed with all that was expected of me as a parent, as a professional, and organizing just really helped me feel more put together, more sure of what I was doing, and the benefits that it gave to me were so profound that I really wanted to share that with other people. And
so was it like learning as you go, or did you start, researching and finding out how other people organize themselves?
Yeah, I actually did a lot of training. There are some great organizations called, in Canada, we have the Professional Organizers in Canada, and in the United States, a larger organization called the National Association of Productivity and Organizing Professionals. So I've done training with both of those organizations over the years, and then just started putting it into practice too. And that's where the real magic happens, because you can learn all you want, but then when you get into real people's homes, everyone's different. Everybody's got different strengths and weaknesses. So it's really about learning to adapt and find what works.
It must be really fulfilling too, because you go into somebody's home and they just consider themselves like in chaos. And once you leave helping them out, they just feel kind of this sense of relief, right?
Absolutely. It's really fulfilling. I love to see the change that can happen. And even in just one session, people feel lighter, their homes feel different, and there's just a lot more ability to connect and enjoy the space.
Well, we'll talk about the services in just a moment, but as I said, you went out of your way to bring all of this stuff so well organized. Let's talk about some of the things you brought along. Let's start on our left-hand side here and what you've brought with you today.
Yeah, so these are some of the items from our kitchen collection. So We've got a lot of gorgeous items for people who love to bake, love to cook. They make great gifts. Up here you have our collection of Montana jars, and they come in 3 different sizes. Here we have some of our Pop 2.0 collection. So These are plastic containers that have great airtight lids that can store all your dry ingredients. Down here, we've got some Joseph and Joseph collections that we've got a baking set that has all your bowls, your colanders, your measuring cups and spoons all in one.
I know, and look, because they're always all over the place, that it's all in one spot is fantastic.
That's exactly why I love this item so much. It saves so much space. You always know where your items are.
And this must be a go-to for so many people.
For sure.
Like that, the Tupperware drawer at people's homes is always a disaster,
it's
right?
The worst, even in my own home. And that's why I love this set down here so much, is because you've got a set of 8 containers that all stack so neatly together, and then all the lids snap together as well, so you're never searching for a lid. I know that's always a problem.
Yep.
And then at the bottom, we've got some of our other canisters as well. Those are some chalk-dipped ceramic canisters that can store anything from coffee to cookies or whatever you want.
Well, let me bring up our showstopper here so you can describe it. I think this is a fantastic idea. Tell me about this.
Yeah, so these are custom-made acrylic calendars. They can be used with chalk markers or dry erase markers, and they mount right up to your wall, so you can use them over and over again, month to month. They're custom made here in Ottawa by myself, so you can customize everything from your title to the different sections you add onto it. So really make something that's the perfect gift.
Very smart. And of course, SheShopsLocal.ca for that. I'll remind you at the end of the segment. And let's talk about this basket. What have you got here?
Yeah, so this is a great gift basket that we've put together for the holidays. It features our chalk front storage bin, and then you've got a 17-month undated planner.
Nice.
When schedules change, you don't have to worry. You can keep up.
Yeah.
You've got a daily desk pad here to keep track of your daily goals, different notes and to-do lists. And then this awesome on-the-go travel mug, which actually collapses completely
really?
flat,
That's
so that
great.
you can stick it in your purse when you finish your coffee, or not forget about it. But
And when we can travel far again, you can bring it with you, right, in your luggage. That's a great idea. And what this is really cute. What is this here?
We've got tons of great kids items by an amazing company called Three Sprouts. So Three Sprouts is a Canadian brand. All the products are designed here in Canada. So we've got the book rack here, which is perfect for little kids because they can actually see the book that they're looking for. Whereas if you have a traditional bookshelf, all your kids see are the spines of the books, and then they end up pulling them all off the shelf looking for one book.
I have 2 kids. I understand they're older now, so that's not an issue. And then this here, is this to keep your toys?
Yeah, toy
organized?
box here, which also makes a great way to wrap up some of those bigger presents that you might be buying. If you have any presents for kids that are really big and not sure how to wrap them up, that toy chest can make a great option.
I love it. Before we run out of time, I want to talk about some of the services because you do offer in these days and times virtual planning and support. How does that work exactly?
Yeah, so when the pandemic hit, we kind of did a shift and learned how to provide some organizing services online because everybody was stuck in their home. Their space was feeling smaller. So we do some online coaching where we meet one-on-one with people who are looking for support for their virtual organizing projects. So then they show us their space by Zoom. We make a plan for them and we give them all the support they need to carry it from start to finish. And we're also starting a great online program that's a group program that will begin in January. And that's for women specifically who want to feel more organized and more balanced in their life.
This is the collective?
Yeah, this is the Organized Collective. And so that's going to be an online program where we meet weekly for 12 weeks and work through organizing a few different spaces, but then also work on some of the mindset tools that we need to feel organized and balanced in our life.
Excellent.
As well.
How do people find you? I imagine online is the best way to find you.
Yeah, online, our website is theorganized.ca, and we've got our services and all of our products from our shop all in one place.
Terrific. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for our Showstopper. I want to remind you that Showstopper is 18 by 24 acrylic wall calendar. It is available at SheShopsLocal.ca. And of course, that's where you can find all of the vendors. Remember, SheShopsLocal.ca, the place to go for our Showstoppers. And we'll have them scrolling on the bottom of the screen as well during some of the segments to remind you of those Showstoppers you've seen previously. Hey, let's head over to Tyler Keeley for a little bit of entertainment.
I put you on my list this year for Christmas. There's nothing I want to get, I just want to get back in your arms. And I put you on my list this year for Christmas. I'm throwing my wants aside, 'cause when I look inside, it's you that I'm needing. Oh, I know it's only a wish. Oh, I know it's only a wish. Oh, I know it's only a wish. But it's the best I could do, 'cause I'd hope that you wish for me too. All of the boys and girls writing their letters, it's Santa they send them to, but this one's to you. I've been good, but with you I'd be better, and I find it hard to sleep. But when I slip into dreamland, I can see us, we're growing old, and even in the cold we'll be warm. Let our love warm the weather. Oh, I know it's only a wish. Oh, I know it's only a wish. Oh, I know it's only a wish. But it's the best I could do, 'cause I'd hope you wish for me too.